Round 2 action in the VFL came from Windy Hill, where the home side Essendon hosted North Ballarat. Phil, it was a game that promised a lot because these two sides looked impressive in the opening round of the season. They both suffered narrow losses to good sides. Essendon lost to the Casey Scorpions by a goal, and North Ballarat lost to Collingwood at Victoria Park by just 14 points. The game started, though, as a pretty scrappy affair. It was really hard for either side to have any real control of the ball in the opening first half hour.
Yeah, well, look, I think players, in fact, struggled with the breeze, the ground is a little narrower, and then trying to get some cohesion, you know. That is often a problem. People say that North Ballarat's more cohesive, usually because they've only got half an alignment. It wasn't shown in the first half, but admittedly the second half was different. We got the odd
flash of brilliance.
We got a splash of brilliance. That was remarkable, you know, for a lot of reasons, but one was he ended up kicking it on his left foot when the preferred thing is to back kick that on your right. That just shows the boy from the Tiwi Islands can excite.
And so Tippenwoody kicked that goal. His teammate Fantasia kicked a couple of goals. The thing that was keeping Essendon in front, and they had a 19-point lead at half-time, was the fact that they had those flashes of brilliance. They had those moments where they were able to cause something really positive to happen following immediately after a North Ballarat error.
Yeah, well, the North Ballarat boys were like some farmers out with the ploughs, you know. They were just ploughing away, plodding along and making mistakes. Not that farmers do that, but they just couldn't cap it off. And yet, you're right on cue, Darren. Essendon didn't they? They got little windows of opportunity and they capped it off like this.
This was really good play through the middle of the ground, through Aylett, and then Kefford at the back of the pack was able to convert. He actually kicked 2 goals really late in the third quarter. When North Ballarat was surging, they were playing well. When they kicked this goal, Lockie George is on the end of this. They got back to within single figures, basically, was the margin. But then a late Kefford goal took the margin back to 16 points at the last change. Yeah. In the last quarter, Giampolo had this kick, which would have brought the team back within 2 points, but he ran too far. And it was basically the story of the day.
I'm watching that, and I did talk about his old man, Frankie Giampolo, and he just reminded me of him. That would have been a remarkable goal, to turn on your left side and to have it not paid. You know, God, didn't that destroy the flow? And this one go nearly.
Just short, and that was the final act of the game.
It was the story of the day, in a way, wasn't it?
They were right there, but just not quite good enough to knock out the Bombers. And in the end, the Bombers were good enough to record a 14-point victory, having led by 6, 19 and 16 points at the respective changes.
Yeah, and look, the stats very quickly. North Ballarat had enough of the ball to win, but the turnovers were critical. All you young blokes watching the game, turnovers kill you.
So after 2 rounds of the VFL, the Roosters are yet to record a victory, whilst Essendon are 1-1.